Hi everyone, welcome to the channel. Welcome if you're new. I'm Stacy, and tonight I'm late on my Mixed Media Monday video, so I'm doing it now. It is still technically Monday. Where's my clock? It's usually like right on my table. Oh, it's way over there. Let's look. Today, together. It is 7:35. It's after 7. And I'm finally getting to my video. I had a very long work day today. So I'm thinking about this little piece most of the day today. Now I have my mixed media book out. This is one that I've created some backgrounds in and went ahead and did a few drawings on the backgrounds. I love to do that. Sorry, sip of water. And I'll show you some examples of other pieces I've created doing this little technique. Hold on, I'm pulling them off my cork board. But they're pieces that I actually really love. Sorry, I'm talking to the wall, but they're pieces that I really love. And I did them on mixed media, oh, this is Bristol paper. This is ink with watercolor wash. And over the top of it are the Caran crayons. It's all Caran crayons. And ink, like ink pens. But yeah, I love doing this. It's one of my favorite ways to create, is just to create these beautiful backgrounds. And then I don't know what to do with them. So I go ahead and create these pieces. This was metallic ink and a green gold ink, and this was two different kinds of brown inks on this is all on Bristol paper, and I was just splashing, and then a red and gold brown ink. I really like this one. I think it turned out cool. And then this is that green with the metallics again, and I just went ahead and with pencil and drew my little pictures, and then went over it with either ink and Caran crayons or just the Caran crayons. And then a few days ago I created more backgrounds, and I did this guy. If you've been around the channel, you saw him. He was a time lapse. But this is a background I did in watercolor, and then I did him on top in the Caran crayons. I think he turned out so cool. And then there's the ones that don't turn out so cool. The background was too busy, the flower is terrible. I think hot mess situation, but it's fine. It's fine. And then this guy has been stuck in my brain. I wanted to redo this piece. Not this exact piece, but do another manatee with the mixed media background and the Caran crayons, because, I don't know, I have never done a manatee before. This is the first time. Look at him. Isn't he cute? I just thought it would turn out kind of cute, right? And we could do like a mixed media piece together. I have a couple more backgrounds to get through. That's it in there so far. But that is one of the techniques I like to do. I thought we could do it together tonight, and I would show you little examples. I have out my 100% cotton Legion pad that I got in one of my art boxes. I like Legion paper, it's really nice. Should I pull this? Yeah, I'm just going to pull this right off. I went ahead and sketched him out the way I want him to look. These are all the colors I used on that other manatee. So I'm gonna actually let's just put them back in here, kind of haphazardly, because I'm gonna go with a different technique this time. I used this color right here for the background for the other one, and a little bit of the greens. And this is a duochrome Sugero green by Daniel Smith, and it is a lot of fun, but that's not how I want to approach this one. I've been thinking about it since last night. I got my new Mission Gold paints out. These are the ones that are swatched, and there's a beautiful teal in here, that teal color that I want to play with, and these two oceany colors right here. I think they're beautiful for the background. And these are all the Mission Gold colors I got. Aren't they pretty? Oh, I love them. Alright, so I'm going to set these guys up here so that I can see them, so I know what colors I'm grabbing. Because I didn't label this palette. This is a temporary palette so that I can play with the colors and see if I want to put them in a, they're still a little sticky. I'm pretty sure these are honey binder. If anyone knows, look, drop it in the comments below. The, is that what these are? Mission Gold? Yeah. These are the Gold Class Watercolors by Mission. Yeah. And they're the Pure Pigment set. I've been wanting them for a while and finally got them, so yeah. And I have out my Caran crayons. I'm not going to use those guys, but they're just sitting over here so that we can do him after we do our background. Okay, do I want to tape this down? Do I want to tape it down? Yes. I'm going to spritz the back. And we're going to spritz the front. Maybe we won't tape it down. Maybe we'll just spritz it. And that should be good to keep it pretty flat, right? Let's give it a whirl. Alright, I need a bigger brush than the one I currently have out. I'm just a disaster today. Knocking stuff everywhere. Alright, God, I don't have any pets. I thought I kicked a cat. I kicked my keyboard and it flinched out of the way. I'm a mess, you guys. I'm a mess. I've been wanting a pet. I want to move back to Washington. I'm an absolute mess. Alright. Is that going to stick down flat now? Are you going to be flat? Okay. We'll just kind of... I'm just going to work right over the top of him because I want him to be in the painting, not stuck on the painting. So we're going to just play with this lovely teal color and just kind of throw it in around. Right? It's so pretty. And I'm not a teal person. I don't really... It's not a color that I go for. I'm not sure why. Let's do a little of this guy up here. This is the, actually I don't know what color this one is. I could grab the tubes because I put my swatches in the color order that the tubes are in, so we can just set these here so I have a quick reference to the colors. Aren't they pretty? Those tubes are gorgeous. Okay. I'm just a mess. Alright. So this one is cerulean. Oh man. Bright, vibrant. We're just gonna let it flow around, right? Why not? It's pretty. Throw some cerulean in here. And I don't want him to disappear, so I'm gonna, but I do want to have some fun with the color. How's that for his, it's a little vibrant. Let's put some more teal. And it is gonna dry much lighter, right? Isn't he cute? She, he. I don't know how you tell the difference with the manatees. They're sea cows. No one knows. I'm sure there's a documentary somewhere that I could watch. Should we put in a little bit of shadowy colors? Because that's super vibrant. Let's go in with this one right here. This is Phthalo Cyan. Ooh, That's not helping with the vibrancy, is it? That's alright. We'll just splash it around a little bit. And then maybe I need to go in with a neutral color. Do I have a neutral color? I have black, but I don't want to go down that road. Maybe this green. Which one is it? 1, 2, 3. Really? No, that's wrong. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. It's 6 in. And it is cobalt deep green. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Cobalt deep green. Or does that help? I think that might help. Kind of temper some of that bright color back there. Oh yeah. So this is me playing and making a background. I am not, there was no plan really, just to get out the supplies and play and see what I can do. Experiment. I like to experiment with what I can and can't do with color. Let's put some down here. We can always do a little bit more later, right? We can make a shadow color. How am I going to do that? I guess I could use the black and some teal. What will that do? Touch of blue. Some water. I really gotta sand the surface of the palette a little bit. That's way too wet. Just pat up. We'll just blot it. Maybe I should just let it dry a little bit and then come back and drop in some crazy. See how it beads up? That means the palette's just not conditioned to let the paint kind of flow around. Get some little bit of shadows playing around in the water. Yeah, I kind of dig that. Alright, that's cool. That's a little less, just a little less bright and crazy vibrant. I'll give him a little shadow down here. He's some indicator that he's in the water. And maybe we'll do a little, I don't even know what color this is. A little bit of this. Yeah. What is this one? 1, 2, 3, 4 in. Oh, yellow chrome yellow ochre number 2. Mixed with the colors on the palette to create a little bit of green mud. Give us some interest in that background it has. I dig it. I dig it. Good? Yeah, alright. Maybe we should just let this dry before I get to a point where I really don't like it. Okay, we're gonna stop and let this dry completely naturally. It looks like it really wants to buckle. It's kind of disappointing. I don't want it to buckle. Please don't buckle. I'll spritz the table. I don't know how I'm expecting it to dry when I keep wetting the dang table more evenly. There we go. Alright. Do we love him so far? I mean, so far, right? Let's put a little bit of color on his little face. There. Okay. Okay. Let's let it dry. And we shall return. Okay, guys, we have our background all dry. I'm digging the textures. The paper that I chose to use is 100% cotton, but it looks like it pilled a bit. We're going to embrace it though. We're going to embrace the chaos. Let's set the watercolors aside for now. And I'm going to use my crayons. I don't know what colors I want to do first though. I think I will go light to dark this time. Just because on the last one I went dark to light, and the lights, I had a hard time getting my lights back. This is, what are you? Silver gray. Oh, it's appropriate. Look great. I'm going to zoom in to see what I'm doing a little better. There we go. I think we'll go ahead. Need a drink of water. Sorry. I haven't been drinking enough water lately. And I'm endeavoring to fix that issue. Okay. I'll put in a layer of kind of like the textures these give. I'm gonna go light right now with this silver gray color. Wonder if I should soften it a bit. Just gently skimming over the surface with the brush, kind of blend it a bit. Oh yeah, that's nice. Alright, kind of dig that. Okay. I'll come up here and finish dropping in the color. Trying to keep my whites not to go over where I want it to be light. Okay. Do you guys see the layer? It's not terribly dark yet. I really kind of want him to feel 3D. I don't feel like I've ever purposely tried to do that effect. I mean, I've done it, I've gotten that 3D feel accidentally. But never purposefully. Oh, it is the next day too, by the way. It's Tuesday in the evening. Ended up working on prepping for my watercolor pencil swatch video, and that took way longer than expected. I don't know why I was expecting swatching watercolor pencils to not, and I got the 120 set too, so I don't know why I was expecting it to not take forever. I think I'll take the white and get, maybe if I get that glow in now, it'll stay, kind of like a resist. A little bit of shine on that round body of his. And I had no idea how big these, I mean, I know they call them sea cows, but I just thought that was a name and that they were, you know, medium dog sized. They are not medium dog sized, you guys. They're ginormous. I saw a couple of pictures of divers next to them, and these things are huge. We're little bitty things. I'll really push in that white shine in the key spots before I get carried away with too much color. A little shine on the top of that head. Yeah. Good. Okay. Where else? A little on this back shoulder area. A squish. And I've been rewatching the Teen Wolf show. Because, I mean, they're coming out with the sequel show and then the movie. Which I really wish Styles was in because he's my super favorite character. But from what I understand, he's not going to be in the movie. Which kind of bums me out a little bit. Because he's my favorite character. He makes me laugh. And the actor that plays him, I forgot how good his range is, you know, and portraying cute, you know, fun-loving, silly, physical comedy slays me, so all the silly movements and reactions, woo, that Styles has to predicaments that he gets in. And then he has to play being possessed by a demon, which is he does it so well. It's more than a little terrifying. It definitely shows his chops in playing the part. He has ability. Not that I wasn't expecting him to. I like funny. I like my funny, silly styles instead of the dark kind of scary styles. Alright, I think that's enough. I think I want to get, yeah, a little line in there. Kind of sweeping up like that. Yeah, take that. Alright. Alright, so I'm going to put the white down. And I think I have I have enough light gray in, I think. But I don't want them to just be all gray, so I think I'm gonna go in with some green. Let's choose a green. This one, I need to, I'll put it on the back here. I need to know what this green does, because these colors, the Caran colors, sometimes are not the color you're expecting them to be once you get them wet. Is that what I want? What's this one? Chromium oxide green. That's gonna be too vibrant. You get it down there, and then you wet it, and it's just a bit more vibrant, some of them, than you're expecting. Let's see. I want a little. I think I'll try this one. Let's see what it does, because I'm liking that blue glow of the background color in there too. So maybe we'll just go softly. That blue-green glow on him. Her? Still didn't look that up. Does that look? Yeah, alright. I'm not trying to make this video super long either. I'm actually not sure how long I recorded yesterday. Little directional lines so that he looks, you know, roundy. Technical terminology right there. I want my sea cow to be roundy. That's pretty good, alright. And if you can get your hands on a set of these this holiday season, I highly recommend. If they like go on sale or something, and you can get them in it, because I've used these quite a lot, and I've barely touched them, like as far as dipping in, you know, and creating, like making a serious dent. I think the one that I've made is the most of a dent in so far is the white, and that's mostly due to blending. It is a good blender. I kind of prefer to use these as like a color crayon, and minimal water, just enough like that, see? To gently glaze it around. Soften it, make it look like it's glowing a bit. All that does is take away the texture, and then if you want more texture, like as I've been using them, I've discovered that every time you wet it down, it takes away all the textures and kind of softens it into the page like a pastel, like a chalk pastel, kind of softens it all out. It makes it all smooth and blendy, which is super satisfying, but I have noticed that you need to use a nice light touch and minimal water. Like almost no water and a very, very light touch. Otherwise it could just kind of, depending on how thick your layers are, it just kind of moves it around on the page instead of giving it that soft blend that I'm looking for. Okay. I hope that makes sense. That's why when I said I'm not trying to make this take forever, it's because I could gently layer, thin layer on thin layer on thin layer, like kind of like oil painting. You know, you want to do glaze over glaze over glaze, or even watercolor. Watercolor can take a long time if you're patient and you're trying to get that luminescent glow rather than, I mean, and there's nothing wrong with the way anybody works making their art. Your art is your own. Your creation process is very much your own. Embrace it and roll with it. But there are techniques that you can learn to help. And my favorite way to work is slow, with music on. Not like jumping around music, because I mean sometimes if I'm doing pastel pieces while I'm standing up, I like jumping around music, but those are big pieces. How's that looking? Yeah, he's got a little glow. I'm digging it. But I could take, for flipping ever, what happened? Hello, little buddy. Why did my book pop up? That's not what I need. Thank you. I got a new Kindle Fire because my other one died. Not abruptly. It took time for it to finally give in and just let go. But got a new one, and it makes all kinds of noises and pretty much has a mind of its own at this point. I have not yet mastered my Kindle Fire. What I really, really want is like desperately, is one of those iPad, one of the nice iPads you can draw on. They're like $1,000. It's ridiculous. I'm gonna give him a little glow on his face as well, here and there. Maybe a little bit back here. Oh, it's still damp. That. And this, I'm basically glazing. The few pieces that I showed you at the beginning of the video, those are heavy applications on a very smooth paper. There we go. It's a little better. Not that I don't like the heavy applications on the smooth paper, because I do. I totally love all the pieces that I created, but for this guy, I'm trying to do different techniques with the, let's see what kind of effects I can get with the different techniques. And this paper is pretty nice, actually. This 100% cotton paper from Legion. Is that Legion that I have? No, I don't remember. Let's look again. Let us look again. Yeah. Lennox Cotton Legion paper. I think that's the brand. At any rate, it's really decent paper. Taken into consideration. Wow, words are hard tonight. that I haven't been terribly happy with my cheaper watercolor papers lately. This is nice. Okay, let's do a little. What's this one? I actually kind of want to use this blue-gray color. It looks blue-gray to me. It's just gray apparently. There's this darker one. No, that's Payne's gray. We don't want that. Kind of wanted a blue-gray. Dark gray. I guess we could just go in with blue. Maybe indigo? Maybe that's the way to go instead of going in with obvious. That's Prussian. That'll be super vibrant. I know I have an indigo in here. Where are you? This one that looks almost black. Yeah. I do love me some indigo. Thing is with indigo, this one, see how it goes down? I'll put a heavy app right there. Like that. When you wet it, see? For me, an indigo should be blue. This one is very purple, super purple. So, keeping that in mind, see now I'm not sure. This is Prussian, which is also a beautiful color. I could use, missed my paintbrush like 10 times. See, Prussian is vibrant. The two of them together, though, might work. And what's the other one? This one. What are you? Night blue. I don't know what that means. I do have these swatched out. I just don't know where I put my swatch sheet. Gosh darn it. One more. We're gonna just try this one more, and then I'll make a life choice here. I think I'm gonna go in with. Oh, for the love of, I lied, you guys. One more. Okay, that might be the one. It's got a teensy bit of green blue cast to it, just a little, or it's just me hoping. It might be just me hoping. I think that was this darker one, right? Yeah. Ooh, getting carried away. Okay, we'll just do this darker one. Decision-making process on just that's how it is right there. That is how I do it. I just try this one, and I'm like, nah. Maybe not that one. Okay. Then we can get a little delineation in here. Gently. I don't want to get carried away. How's that? Yeah, it's a bit carried away, but it's alright. Because this part, it's under his little round head there. So there's a bit of shadow going on. Yeah. And the cupped little flipper fin thing he has going on right here. Right? Okay. And then gently, softly. I'm pretty sure talking softer doesn't help, but there it is. Alright, so if I do want to soften it out, I can. Noted. I can. It's a pretty heavy application though, so we'll see. I'm gonna let the papers working up a little bit right there. Not desirable. Okay. How's he looking? Is he looking like a sea cow? Oh, I feel like my endeavor to not take forever. And my slightly tired frame of mind. It's not working out that much. Not working out. Alright, let's get this upper fold right there. They have quite a few little creases and folds, don't they? There we go. It's starting to come in. Starting to... Yeah, I could take hours on this. Do you see all the little marks I'm making? Just little bits here and there, and stop and assess, and little bits here and there, and stop and assess. I am endeavoring to not assess quite so much and kind of embrace my initial drawing and roll with it. I usually tweak my initial drawing kind of a lot in my mind as I work. There. And then this little eyeball, which comes out kind of like that. That makes him look sweet, hopefully not demonic. I don't want him to look demonic, I just want him to look adorable. Okay, let's get this one in, pressing down. Okay, a little wiggle, and then let's get in his little creases and shadows and eye folds that I liked with the first drawing that I did. There we go. There it is. Come on. Okay, that's a bit much. I'm going to stop fussing with this eye and work on the surrounding parts. There we go. Okay. Little chin of his in. His teensy little chinny chin chin. Okay, and then let's get his little smile. It looks to me like they're smiling at us. Kind of a sad smile though. He has a sad smile. Like that. How's that? Yeah, there we go. Let's get his little nostrils in though. It looks like he doesn't have any, and that's not okay. And not too dark. It's too dark. Let's, I don't know what to do. White, maybe, to temper that a little bit. Yeah. There we go. There we go. A little bit of shadow in the in-between, and a little textury shadow on his little snout. That. Ta-da! Oh my gosh! I was not thinking he was going to look so cute. He's adorable. Kind of like that puppy in a window. You're like, oh no, I'm in love and now I have to take you home with me. Not that that's a bad thing. I've been wanting a puppy for a while. For quite a while, actually. A little baby puppy dog. I'm waiting until I get hired permanent for this at-home job that I have. I don't want to get a dog and then have to go back into an office. That would bum me out. But I would love a little puppy. Love, love, love it. Let's see. A little bit of chin shadow. Kind of like that. And then there's a bit of darkness right there. Just a bit. That overlapping chin situation. All these dang folds. And all the folds. Okay. I think, yeah, this was the correct color choice. Pretty sure. For putting in our final layer. This is the final layer that I'm going to do, you guys. I'm hoping that he looks as wonderful as I think he does. Yeah, I'm really digging him. Alright. Get in those. Because they do have like a pretty textured hide. You know, you look at an elephant pictures and drawings and you're just looking at them and they're cute, especially baby elephants. And we think of the Disney, right, elephants and whatnot. And they're all, for the most part, they're pretty smooth looking. But when you look at a real elephant or any kind of rhinoceros or hippopotamus, some animals with that kind of hairless leather-like hide, that's what these guys kind of remind me of. A little bit. I could be wrong, but that's what it looks like to me in all the reference photos. And in I got lost down the down the rabbit hole of, oh, look at the video of him swimming. He's so cute. Yeah, I got down that hole for about an hour and a half. Look at this one and look at that one. It's just silly. they're pretty graceful animals too. They move, well, they're floating in water, so I guess, yeah. And so one of the articles I read said something about, look at the beautiful mermaid, and I was thinking, really? Really? That is one hard up sailor out there thinking a sea cow looks like a mermaid. What is happening? I guess if it looked up at you from the ocean floor with those soulful eyes, you'd be hard pressed too, right? Kind of like a cow or a puppy, they have those soulful eyes. Oh my gosh, my daughter could do that when she was young. Yeah, if anyone out there has watched Shrek and Puss in Boots, when Puss looks up at the camera, or up at Shrek, and does the big glistening watery eyes, all that pooled, glistening big teardrop eyes, my daughter could do that when she was little. Used to break my heart. If you told her no, or if you, yeah, she could work that little look of hers, and the red ringlets of hair, and the little quivery lower lip. Ugh, she got away with so much crap when she was little, just because I couldn't take it. She's a good girl, though. She grew up to be quite a nice young lady. I do say so myself. Alright, so there's that. Do I want to do too much more? I don't really want to do too much more, you guys. I do, actually. I want to put on several more layers of color. But in the interest of the video not being 16 hours long or time-lapsed, maybe we'll just let him be textured and happy to be just swimming in his ocean, right? And are sea cows only in Florida? Like I have that feeling that somehow that's a true thing. Are they anywhere else? Anybody know about their migratory habits? See, pop quiz. Didn't know you were getting a quiz when you just turned the video on, did you? And if you did turn the video on, thank you so much. I'm glad you're here. Okay. That tail's starting to look, yeah, look a little pushed back down and behind a little bit. Okay. I mean, he really is the cutest little sea cow, right? He? She? Is it a boy or a girl? Should we give him a name? Maybe you guys could name him. Her. Feeling feminine, but, you know, I could be wrong. I could be wrong. Okay, let's take the lighter. Let's take a light. Do I want to soften textures? Not really. I do want to, this line doesn't look quite right. There. Is that a little better? That's a little better. because it wouldn't be, it's not right that he's quite so light on this underside if his face is over, right? He needs a little more, just a little more shadowing. Maybe some uniformity with a pale gray, like this pale, what are you? Silver gray. Appropriate. Kind of like that. Does that look right? I don't know. I don't know. Light gray. I think these are too light. Is that too light? Oh, a little. I'm gonna roll with it. Kind of temper that golden green a little bit. Yeah, that helps. Okay. Another thing that I like about these is they lend that textured look that I like, that colored pencils do. Colored pencils give me that luminosity that I like, that with textures. You can see all the different colors, kind of like an impressionistic painting. You layer color over color over color, and you can see the consecutive colors kind of glowing through. I love that effect. Love it. I think it's beautiful. Personal preference, of course, but I really do love that effect. Okay. There's a little underarm shadow there. Yeah, that helps, right? A little bit of, just a little bit of contrast from one element to another. Right, and then this tummy shadow can kind of come through like that. And another shadow right there, and maybe right here in that fold right there. Yeah, that's looking good. Okay. If she says so herself. Ah, a little bragging there. I mean, as is your right. If you like your piece, you can shout it out. Shout out. All right. How's he looking? I think he's looking pretty neat. Yeah, I'm digging him. Anybody else? Anybody else happy with my artwork? Alright, I think I'm gonna stop fussing because at this point I feel like I'm overworking the situation. I really wanna, I don't know what I want. I want those eyes to pop more and they're not. Maybe if I just get in there with a pencil and get those two dark spots without poking a hole in my paper. Does that feel better? That feels a little better. Oh my gosh. See what happened? I picked up the pencil. Did you guys see that? Well, it is a mixed media piece. I mean, I am allowed. Do what I want. There we go. Yeah. Alright, well, kind of digging the texture of the pencil, digging into the paper and the paint and the pastel. Okay, let's do a little bit here and a little bit there. Good. I feel like the tip of this flipper needs a little bit of love. Okay. Alright, the only thing I'm not liking is this line back here, but I'm pretty sure there's not much I can do about it. I'm gonna regret this, I know I am. Yeah, if I do that, I'll regret it. If I do it, I'm gonna regret it. Yeah, nope, not doing that. Not doing it. Okay. Are we done? I think we're done, guys. I'm gonna zoom out. You can see the chaos on the table. Here's our piece. Here's our water. All the colors I used. Well, most of the colors I used. Some over here. Pencil. The table's pretty much a disaster. Here's our swatches of the colors we were going to use. Yeah, alright. Let's do a little, stop clapping my hands like a fool. Look at him. Him. I dig the textures kind of a lot. Yeah. Oh, look. I think I might love it. Alright. Thank you so much for watching, you guys. Let me know what you think of this one in the comments below, and I don't know, possible videos you might want to see in the future. Always glad to hear from you guys, and likes, subscribes, and all that jazz. And I'll see you in the next one. Bye.